What's going on? It's your man JD. I'm downtown on 13th and G Street live. We had a little quick interview with Miss Murray, the woman I was telling you about who's so talented. Let me show you some of the product that she has to lug around every day and people try to take from her, even though she really don't have much and people are still trying to take from her. You understand what I'm saying? So let me show you what it's like for her to carry her house around and push every day of her life, not having no place to lay her head at. Turn around, let me give you a scan of this. This is what she's lugging around every day. You see that? That is what she's carrying around every day of her life. If you see that, that's a lot to be pushing around every day. You can't see me right now, but you can hear my voice. So we're going to scan, we're going to pan around a little bit, and we're going to let you see exactly how much stuff she has to carry every day. That's a lot of stuff, man. Now, we bring you back, just get a good shot of that, see all of that. That's all the stuff she's carrying all my life. Now bring it back over here, we got 2 minutes left. That's good. If y'all see this woman downtown, don't just pass her by, okay? This your man JD. I'm sending out the love to everybody. If anybody see this cast, I want everybody to respond to this. I want y'all to do something about this. I want y'all to help this woman get off the streets because she's too talented to be out here. So the next thing that y'all should be doing is helping by coming down here, getting some artwork done by her. This is a live podcast. This is not something that we are playing around with. You gotta represent. We're in Washington, D.C. Show the love. Do what you have to do. It's your man JD doing it live on podcast downtown 13th and G Street in front of the good place Arbonne Payne with the wonderful food. I'm out, man. Talk to me later. I see y'all. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm videotaping live. Shall I say it's not videotaping? Let's just say it's Wi-Fi. You know, I'm ready to interview a beautiful young woman who's a very inspiring person I see every day just about when I come downtown. She's a wonderful artist. Her name is Miss Murray. That's a blessed name already. You know that, fella. So all you guys out there wondering what I'm doing, I'm talking about real people in Washington, D.C. Not talking about the funny stuff, the fake stuff. I'm talking about real people. I'm talking about a person who's homeless, but you would never know that she is because her heart and her spirit is totally different from anything you see out there. See, a lot of people are so caught up in themselves. This woman gives to everybody. And see, you have people who have everything giving nothing, yet she has nothing and giving everything. So she's giving more than anybody can give. So I'm going to talk to her after a couple of questions about how long she's been out here and some of the things that she want to change in her life or inspire other people. So, Miss Murray, how long have you been out here?
Too long, because even a day out here is too much. If any of you have ever tried this, it is devastating. You don't get any kind of real rest. And I work full time, and sometimes 6-7 days a week, so it's extremely difficult to keep up. You're hounded by a lot of people.
I can imagine.
There is nowhere that they don't have shelters for people that work. You probably know that.
Right.
So you just have to rough it somehow. You know, I'm trying to turn it around and make a living and get myself a place to live and a place to work.
What are some of the things that you experienced being out here, you know, just from the people, just looking down upon
Good
them?
and bad and extremes of both. I've met the most wonderful people, some of whom have been my clients in my art, and then I've met some people, I could do without the treatment.
Tell it all. This live. We don't care. Just tell it all.
You get harassed by a lot of people, security guards, police, they just seem to think that they have all sorts of rights in your life. They can walk up to you, start talking, you know, or just take anything they want, or just treat you. It's pretty awful. It's a challenge keeping things. It's a challenge keeping your life together. It's a challenge getting enough rest and finding a place to rest and just sort of keeping it together every day. It's very, very difficult.
So basically, she's telling y'all that sometimes people out there on the streets, they look at her and treat her different, but I look at her as a whole person. Her heart is beautiful. I mean, sometimes people, if you don't realize what you're doing to your own community, how can you grow? And you got to learn how to respect everybody, regardless if they have less or more than you. But the main subject of this whole documentary and this story is talking about Miss Murray because her artwork is like phenomenal, you know, and she shouldn't even be homeless because you had a lot of people who done went from being out on the streets to millionaires, like Tyler Perry. Her life It's probably a story, a book, something that could be written. But today we're going to just show a lot of her photos. When I say photos, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about something she took pictures of. I'm talking about things she take pictures and draw about. This woman has a wonderful gift from God. And if you don't know it by now, by the time you see this podcast, you will know about Miss Murray. She's at 13th and G Street. Is it 13th and G Street?
Northwest.
At Audubon Payne, sometimes she's here. You know, she may be anywhere. To me, I think she's that angel from God being a blessing to people. And I think they take her for granted because one day she's going to be around and then one day she's going to be gone. But in this segment, we're going to show her photos. We're going to show her everything about her personality, her insides, and outs. Anything you want to know, we're going to ask her about it. But for right now, we got to show her photos. Miss Murray, show some of the work that you've done.
Okay, these are some recent ones, and I hope you can tell. This is just a off someone's cell phone, so I can center it here a little bit. This is a group of children I did recently for people. And actually this family has been marvelous because I've done quite a few pictures for them. There's one of 8 altogether. Beautiful little children. And then my favorite here is of the 4.
Oh, her favorite.
Which is the first one I did. You can see, they're so lovely.
Now check this out.
I
mean, check this out. Check this out. She said somebody just said she got a blessing where her blessings already came. I want y'all to see this. If y'all want her to do your artwork or do anything for your family reunions, you want her to come where y'all, having a good time. She's out there drawing poetry and she's drawing. Yo, her drawings are just a blessing to all of y'all. If y'all don't know anything about Miss Murray, y'all will know about her in time to come. And don't be like, well, I used to give her money. No, you didn't. You probably walked past her and said, she always wants some money or something. I ain't got time to talk to her. I got to get to work. Those who got jobs, think about this. God gave you that job. And sometimes he have to take it away from you to make you humble. See, the most important people in the world are some of the people you pass by every day. And just because they don't look like something to you, there's something for everybody in the community. Learn something sometime. Let me show you something. If you don't know, you will know. Check that out. You see that? That is real artwork, man. And y'all can see that on podcast. That is beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? This woman is really talented. And I'm telling you, this is JD, man. I'm being real with y'all, man. You got a lot of people scripting stuff. I don't have time for that. I want the real person. So I'm going to ask her one more question. And then we're going to talk about some little things in D.C. How do you feel politically about what's going on in D.C.?
Well, I guess I'd have to say that I don't like very much of what's going on in D.C. right now. I'd like to see a lot of jobs for people,
right,
because there isn't a lot, and I would like to see a lot of housing and places for people to live, and there aren't.
Okay,
and I'd like to see people more aware of what we're living through.
What are some of the things that you see that we're lacking as a whole, as people?
Compassion. It's number one. If we don't really understand what it is to be a human being, then we're missing something. We need to be able to look at someone else and realize, there but for the grace of God go I.
That's right.
And not count anything about race.
That's right.
That's another thing.
See that?
Or status in life,
See
or
that?
titles, or how much money you make.
That's right. That's
we
right.
have to start looking at each other as human beings. That's
right.
the number one thing.
Now, Oprah, I know you're going to get this, right? I know you're going to get this interview. I know you're going to see this, Oprah. Tyra Banks, I know you're going to see her too. ABC News, NBC News, CBS. Whoever come running to us first. We didn't discover Miss Murray. Miss Murray was discovered before we even talked to her. But now that she's out there, I want y'all to come and support her. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. Come support this woman. Because this woman has a beautiful heart. And there are a lot of people in D.C. who have talent like her. But her talent stands out above all that I've seen, met, or heard from. It's a blessing to know you, Miss Murray. It's a blessing to talk to you.
Oh, God bless you for having me.
And I thank you for coming out and taking the time just to say a few words. And just to show one more time, because she's going to be big in the future. Watch this picture, man. Y'all see that? That's the woman that did it, Miss Murray. Thank y'all for taking the time out to listen to your man JD out there podcasting. It's a real deal. Have love for her. God bless. I'll see y'all next time.